Reborn back to the day my husband Zhao Shizhai brought Lin Manru to see me.
Awoo. Manru has already given herself to me. I don't want to let her down. Nor do I want to deceive you. You come from the Duke's mansion. You're the most understanding. I intend to make Manru a concubine. From now on, in the inner courtyard, you'll have a companion. You don't have any objections, do you?
Madam, Manru knows she's of low status. She doesn't seek a title. She only wishes to serve at the Lord's side.
In my past life, my husband Zhao Shizhai deliberately brought his concubine Lin Manru to provoke me right in front of me. I was furious. I slapped Lin Manru on the spot.
Xie, Manru's father is the one who saved my father's life. I brought her into the mansion out of gratitude for her father's kindness. Do you even have any semblance of a proper mistress? You're nothing but a jealous wife. Guards, lock this shrew up in the estate.
It wasn't until I was locked up that I learned the one my husband truly loved wasn't Lin Manru, but his cousin, Su Xiangyao. To protect Su Xiangyao, he deliberately provoked me into fighting with Lin Manru, open and covert struggles, so he could reap the benefits. Zhao Shizhai, you wanted to use Lin Manru to suppress me, but this time, I won't let you have your way. Very well.
Madam, you're not angry.
Since I'm already married to my husband, of course I put him first. Manru's father is the Marquise's benefactor. She's been raised in the mansion. Her reputation isn't good either. Even as a concubine, she needs some dignity. Not only will we take her in, but we'll also hold a grand ceremony. The accounting office will provide the silver, a bright red wedding gown, a banquet. Give Sister Manru all the respect she deserves. Awoo?
Are you truly willing?
Zhao Shizhai knew my temperament. He deliberately provoked me, clearly wanting me to fight with Lin Manru, but in my past life, I was blinded by rage, didn't see it at all. As the legitimate daughter of the Duke's mansion, I do have that much tolerance. However, Shizhai, this concubine-taking matter can happen once, but not twice. If you frequently take concubines, it will ruin your reputation and the Emperor's favor. On my family's side, it will be hard to explain. Zhao Shizhai, you want to marry Su Xiangyao? Then I'll block your path. Make sure you never marry again.
Thank you, madam.
Lin Manru, this status you'd better hold on tight. Better to do it today than pick another day. Let's go now. To inform mother-in-law about this.
Shizhai, have you no manners? Taking a concubine just 1 year after marriage.
Mother. Manru is already mine.
Mother, please calm down. Regarding the concubine, your daughter-in-law has personally agreed to it. Don't blame my husband.
Awoo. You child, how could you be so foolish?
If I were to forcibly stop it, it would hurt our marital bond. Better to let them be, and preserve the home mansion's grace. Let's set the concubine ceremony for 5 days from now, the 7th day of the 11th month. I'll oversee it personally. Husband, are you so happy you're dumbfounded? Or do you doubt my ability? Reluctant to let me handle it?
No matter. Everything is up to you. I just remember there are documents at the Ministry of Revenue. I'll head to the study first.
He left in such a hurry. He must be going to his sweetheart, Su Xiangyao, to discuss countermeasures. I'll add fuel to the fire. Concubine Lin, now that you've been openly acknowledged, you must fulfill your duties. The study is cold. Grinding ink and adding charcoal, these intimate tasks will be your responsibility from now on. Go on, follow him.
Thank you, madam, for your guidance.
Good child. You've been wrong today. Shizhai is immature.
Mother, today, fulfilling his wish will make him remember my kindness in the future. In his heart, he'll always leave a place for me.
Go. The storeroom keys and account books, bring them all. From today, the authority to manage the home mansion is entrusted to you alone.
You want to protect your cousin, I'll make sure you don't get your way. I will take the grievances from my past life and repay them bit by bit.
Sister-in-law, it's all over the streets that you allowed brother-in-law to take that Lin Manru as a concubine.
Yes.
How can this be? Sister-in-law, you're from a noble family. She's nothing. A lowly orphan. How dare she share a husband with you?
I fought with Lin Manru so bitterly. Besides Lin Manru being hateful, there was also her instigation. Xiang Yao, you're not yet married. You don't understand a mistress's troubles.
But you can't just let her bully you.
So, Shizhai promised me that with Manru, he won't take any more women. Xiang Yao, why do you look so pale?
No, nothing. I'm happy for you, sister-in-law. No more women. Then what about me? Cousin promised to marry me himself.
Xiang Yao, look at this crimson cloud silk. How about using it for Lin Manru's wedding dress? Even though she's a concubine, I thought we should give her some face. So, outsiders won't say our manor is stingy.
Sister-in-law, bright red is only for the main wife. Lin Manru is just a concubine. Pomegranate red would be more than enough.
I completely forgot about that. But Zhao Shishai dotes on Lin Manru. As women, it never hurts to be magnanimous. What do you think?
Right, you're right, sister-in-law. Sister-in-law, I have things to do. I'll visit another day.
Madam, this rock is a top-grade piece from Jiangnan Merchant House. For a concubine's rockery, this is improper.
I'm not doing this for Lin Manru's sake. I'm saving face for Zhao Shizhai. After all, she is now the apple of Zhao Shizhai's eye.
Didn't you hear the madam say I'm the Marquis's favorite? If you dare to slack off again, I'll break your legs.
Manru is young and straightforward, so bear with her. Don't upset the Marquise. Manru, today you officially enter the household. This is the Kunling pill from the palace. It's worth a fortune. It helps women conceive. I haven't conceived since I married in. I don't need it. So, I'm giving it to you. May you soon bear children for the manor.
The Marquis cherishes me the most. With this miraculous pill, I'll surely give him an heir soon.
Go. Tonight's drinks at Henglin Courtyard replace all with the strongest peach blossom drunk. As long as Zhao Shizhai can't leave that room tonight, the pill will work.
Everyone, sit.
Concubine Lin. Do you have a place to sit here? You are a concubine. By the rules, you should stand and attend to the mistress. Know your place.
Mother, concubine Lin was favored last night and must be tired. She asked for hot water 3 times before dawn. Must be exhausted. Let her sit. If the Marquis returns from court and sees his sweetheart being wronged, he'll feel sorry for her.
Awu. You're too kind-hearted. Manru, please sit.
Keep an eye on Shu Xiang Yao. She won't last much longer.
You're just an outsider in this household. How dare you meddle in my affairs? Do you want me to tell the Marquis?
Xiang Yao, listen to your sister-in-law's advice. Concubine Lin is your cousin's sweetheart. Why do you keep provoking her?
Sister-in-law, I was doing it to uphold your dignity as the mistress. She's just a lowly concubine. How dare she wear cloud silk?
I know you care about me. But your cousin, if he finds out you're tormenting his beloved, how heartbroken he'd be. You're not yet married. Don't ruin your reputation over such trivial matters. And make your cousin dislike you.
I understand, sister-in-law. I'll do as you say.
Concubine Lin, lady has sent these winter clothes, fabrics for you, she said. We can't let you catch cold, with the precious child in your womb.
The lady is sensible.
She also instructed that the young miss is after all an unmarried orphan who hasn't seen the world. She judges others by herself, misunderstanding the lady's virtue. She's been causing you trouble everywhere. The lady has already reprimanded her. Please don't take it to heart.
How clever, Xu Xiangyao, using the lady's name to bully me, trying to disgust me. So it was all this woman acting on her own. I'll tear her mouth apart.
Awu, that whole plate of sour plums, doesn't it make your teeth ache?
Not sour at all. Lately, I don't know why, I just crave this taste.
Quick, call the doctor, hurry.
Congratulations, madam.
The lady is 3 months pregnant. The pregnancy is stable.
Good. Quickly go to the ministry and fetch the marquis back.
Mother, don't worry. Since the doctor is here, why not also have him check concubine Lin? She might also be doubly blessed.
Concubine Lin is over a month pregnant.
Really? Once the Marquis finds out, he'll be by my side every day.
Can't handle it already?
Look at you. You're about to become a father, but still so immature.
Mother, both Awu and Manru are truly pregnant?
My lord, you must reward Manru well. Her pregnancy is more precious than mine.
My lord, the kunling pill the lady gave me is very effective. I will definitely give you a big, healthy son.
Mother, I want to temporarily hand over the household management tokens to cousin Xiangyao. She's not yet married. It's good for her to gain some experience. Most importantly, she will definitely take good care of concubine Lin's pregnancy. Xu Xiangyao, go ahead and fight with Lin Manru. I just need to protect my belly.
Look at my memory, I'm really getting old and forgetful. Awu, in your belly, is the legitimate eldest grandson of the Marquis's mansion. Very precious. Indeed, we shouldn't let these trivial matters trouble you. Xiangyao, since your sister-in-law trusts you, this housekeeping tally will be entrusted to you. After the new year, when Awu's pregnancy is stable, you'll return it.
Why give it to her? The young lady isn't married yet, handling the affairs of the head of the household. Wouldn't it be a laughingstock if word gets out? Marquis, since the lady is tired, your concubine, am full of energy. Why not let me take over?
Let you manage. Concubine Lin, have you forgotten your status? If we don't let the young lady manage, are we supposed to let a concubine run the household? Do you want everyone in Shengjing to point fingers at Shizhai, saying he dotes on his concubine and dismisses his wife? Don't forget, you are also pregnant. If you overwork and harm the child, you'd better weigh whether your life is enough to pay for it.
Don't worry, Aunt. Xiangyao will surely manage the household well for cousin. For things I don't understand, I will definitely consult my sister-in-law. Xie Wu, you pride yourself on being magnanimous, but you don't realize that this power, once it's in my hands, you'll never get it back. Once I kill that woman Lin Manru, you'll be next.
Xiangyao, concubine, Lin's pregnancy, tonic, and daily care are all entrusted to you.
Madam, the young lady moved fast. Early this morning, she used the year-end busyness as an excuse to place people in every household. This QA was personally brought in by her.
Xu Xiangyao wants to write under my nose, plant a spy. Jingxin, from today, in the Zhuming courtyard, except for you, no one is allowed to enter the inner chamber, especially Chu Yue. Keep a close watch on her. Anything that goes into my mouth, you must watch me every step of the way.
Your servant understands.
Xu Xiangyao, don't let me down.
Xu Xianyao, how dare you withhold the charcoal for my courtyard? Do you want to freeze the third Marquis's child?
Concubine Lin, the accounts really can't make ends meet. Sister-in-law knows that too.
Noise. Day after day of noise. Is there no peace left in this Marquis's mansion? Awu, your place is still the best. Being by your side, I feel at ease.
You've worked hard, my lord. Since you're tired, why not rest? Recite a passage for the baby.
As a son, you must tell your parents when you leave, and report when you return.
Go on, read. No matter how loud you read, it can't cover up your filth inside. Anyway, the one with dry mouth and tongue isn't me.
Cousin is here too. Sister-in-law, I personally watched the kitchen stew this bird's nest. Eat it while it's hot.
I just took my medicine. Leave it for now. Xiangyao, you've worked hard as the housekeeper.
Xiangyao, you should take better care of yourself too. Don't overwork.
As long as cousin and sister-in-law are well, what's a little weariness for Xiangyao?
Jingxin, put it away. Xu Xiangyao thinks I'm no threat, and wants to focus on killing Lin Manru. Then I'll give her a hand. This fire must burn everything clean.
Awu, your morning sickness is severe. The New Year's Eve banquet at the palace has many rules. Mother has specially allowed you to rest at home. I'll be back soon.
Rest assured, husband. Now that Xiangyao is managing the household, everything is fine. I can rest easy accompanying Mother on New Year's Eve. The grudge of the miscarriage in my past life, the hatred of murder in this life, Lin Manru, Su Xiangyao, the show tonight better not disappoint me.
Miss, I just saw Aunt Zhou secretly talking to QUA from our courtyard.
Aunt Zhou is Su Xiangyao's wet nurse. After Su Xiangyao took over the household, she had her placed in the kitchen. It seems she's about to make her move.
Then tonight, we might as well skip dinner.
No, we'll eat heartily. Remember, no matter who finds an excuse to lure you away tonight, you stick to the old lady's side. Don't leave even half a step.
Sister Jinshin, something's wrong. The old women at Zhuming Courtyard are fighting over the bonus money. They smashed an antique vase. You need to go sort it out. Antiques are precious. Jinshin, go take a look. What if those old women tear down the courtyard?
What could happen at Zhuming Courtyard? At most, the women are playing cards, drinking, and bickering. It's New Year's Eve today. I don't need to be strict with them. The mistress has such severe morning sickness. How can I rest assured leaving her sight? If you have anything, come tell me tomorrow.
Good. Awu, this maid of yours knows what's important. She's a truly loyal servant.
Probably this little one is playful, wants to see in the new year with grandma, and is waiting for a red envelope. That's why he won't let me go back.
Good child. As long as my grandchild wants to stay, this soft couch and warm stove will be kept ready. Xiangyao, go watch the firecrackers at the gate, drive away bad luck, and bring in good fortune.
Lin Manru, this karma should be coming soon.
Something's wrong. She's bleeding. Concubine Lin is bleeding.
The show has finally begun.
What did you say? Say that again.
Madam, help. Concubine Lin. She was fine half an hour ago. Then she said her stomach hurt. She ran to the outhouse 2 or 3 times. We thought it was just indigestion, but just now, there was blood everywhere down there.
She's hemorrhaging. This. What are we going to do? Quick, Jingxin, help me to the Red Orchid Courtyard to have a look.
You are not going.
But mother, what about Manru?
Nanny Lee. Jingxin, escort the madam immediately back to the bamboo humming courtyard to rest. Without my permission, she is not to exert herself at all. Awu, listen to me. What you're carrying is the legitimate eldest son of the Marquis's house. Priceless. Concubine Lin is just a concubine. If she bleeds, she bleeds. As long as your belly is safe, even if the sky falls, I'll hold it up.
Alright, I'll do as mother says. But what about Manru?
Xiangyao. You have the tally, don't you? Take some people and keep watch over there. A bloody scene like this might upset Awu.
Yes. Xie Wu, you're lucky. Once I'm done with Lin Manru, I'll deal with you.
The road is slippery. Walk slowly. I really am a bit sleepy.
Yes, madam. Miss, you scared me to death. Concubine Lin's pregnancy, I'm afraid it's lost.
It would be strange if it weren't. Xu Xiangyao personally poisoned her, and she tampered with the New Year's Eve dinner. This pregnancy was doomed from the start.
That cousin wanted to pin the blame on us.
She's too greedy. She wanted Lin Manru's life, and also wanted me, the mistress, to take the fall. But unfortunately, Zhao Jiangxi cares more about the legitimate grandson in my belly. Though tonight was chaotic, what does it have to do with me?
Madam, wake up, quick. Something huge has happened. Concubine Lin. Concubine Lin's pregnancy didn't survive last night. She miscarried.
If it's gone, it's gone. Why are you panicking?
I'm angry at that concubine, the one surnamed Lin. She lost the child herself, and in the end, she still bites back at you. She insists that it was because she ate the Lotus Crisp we sent over that her stomach acted up and she miscarried.
Lotus Crisp. She knows how to find an excuse.
The Marquis rushed back before dawn. Hearing concubine Lin's words, he was like a madman. He flew into a rage on the spot. He grabbed his sword and was about to charge into our Zhuming courtyard to interrogate you.
Interrogate me?
Thankfully, I remembered your instructions last night. I stayed by the old madam's side no matter what. When the Marquis was kicking up a fuss, the old madam immediately stopped him. The old madam testified herself that I last night never left her sight for a moment. People from our courtyard had no time to deliver any osmanthus cake.
So, she had no outlet for her anger.
The Marquis had no choice and sent people to search the courtyard. They took Chiu Yu, who was in charge of delivering snacks, away for interrogation. My lady, you didn't see when Chiu Yu was taken away. Her face was as pale as a ghost. Do you think under torture, will Chiu Yue betray the young lady?
Betray her?
If the Marquis finds out that all this was orchestrated by the young lady, he will be furious. He'll kick her out of the mansion. Then, with concubine Lin losing her child and the young lady being expelled, with no more mistresses around the Marquis, he will surely change his mind and live wholeheartedly with you, my lady.
Jinxin, do you really think Zhao Shishai took Chiu Yue away to find out the truth?
Isn't that so? It's his own flesh and blood.
He took Chiu Yu away not to bring justice to Lin Manru, but to shut that girl's mouth before she confesses, gag her tightly.
What?
Because he truly loves Su Xiangyao. He loves her so much that even if Su Xiangyao killed his unborn child, the first thing he thinks about is still to cover up for that murderer.
But my lady, I don't understand. Since the young lady wanted to kill concubine Lin's child, why did she have to order Chiu Yue to deliver that osmanthus cake? This method is full of holes. Why did she insist on involving us?
Because she's too greedy.
Greedy?
Because she not only wanted to get rid of Lin Manru's baby, but also wanted to keep control of the household. She thought that as long as she insisted that the osmanthus cake was from Zhuming Courtyard, as long as you, Jin Shin, were transferred away from me, I would definitely take the blame. She's making a move that aims to take both of our pieces in one go.
The young lady's intentions are this vicious. Then, my lady, what should we do?
What should we do? Since Zhao Shizhai wants to protect her, I'll help him out. Help me change. We're going to Xi'an Courtyard.
Ah Wu, you're here. Perfect timing. That girl Chiu Yue, the matter of her causing Manru's miscarriage, has been resolved.
Resolved? That girl, did she confess? Who instigated her?
She can't confess anymore. Chiu Yue was a fiery girl. To prove her innocence, just now in the interrogation room, when no one was watching, she slammed her head into a pillar and died.
Dead?
Before she died, she insisted the lotus pastry was fine. I also had the physician examine it thoroughly. The pastry had nothing but flour, frosting, and not a trace of poison.
Zhao Shishai, you are truly ruthless. Then, what about Manru's child? That was your own flesh and blood. How could it just die?
The physician found that Manru was indulging on New Year's Eve, ate a few extra bites, suffered severe indigestion, and kept going to the bathroom. Her pregnancy was unstable to begin with. It was her own carelessness. No one else is to blame.
Even a tiger won't eat its own cub. To protect your beloved, you would attribute your own child's death to the mother's gluttony. Zhao Shizhai, what is your heart made of?
Shizhai. The so-called truth you uncovered. Is it really the case?
Mother, I personally interrogated, personally observed the autopsy. There is no falsehood whatsoever.
Enough. Since you say it's true, then it must be true. You may leave. I'm tired.
Yes, Mother. Awu, you should go back and rest too. Don't let this bad luck disturb our child.
Mother, tomorrow is the first day of the new year. According to our Dazhao customs, I should return to my parents' home.
Awu. You are pregnant now, at the most critical time. It's freezing outside. If something happens to you, why not let Shizhai take generous gifts to the Duke's mansion, apologize to your parents, and you can stay here to rest.
Mother, it is precisely because I am pregnant that I must return to my parents' home.
What do you mean?
Concubine Lin's child, here in this Marquise's mansion, was gone just like that. In my heart, I am truly terrified. Only by returning to the Duke's mansion can I sleep peacefully. After all there, no one's hand can reach that far to harm my child.
Nonsense. Concubine Lin, she lost the child herself. If she had any humanity left, she wouldn't dare hold a grudge against you, the mistress.
Mother, you know perfectly well that I am not talking about Concubine Lin. She's Hai and cousin Xiangyao's affair. Mother, did you really think I didn't notice at all?
Awu. You.
Mother, you are unwilling to be the villain who separates them. I just want to protect my child. As long as I return to my parents' home, Xiang Yao won't have a chance to harm me. This is not just to save my life, but also to protect the reputation of the Anon Marquise's mansion.
Awu. Shizhai, he was just confused for a moment. You are the rightful mistress of this Marquis' estate. No matter those outside, whoever those women are, however many there are, they will never surpass you in this lifetime. You are his legitimate wife, married with full rights. Awu, you must forgive him. This is just a young man's romantic dalliance. Which wealthy young master doesn't have a childhood sweetheart or two? Guard your position. Don't. Take it to heart.
Mother, what you've said, I don't have the energy to think about right now. I only want to safely give birth to the child. He carries Shizhai's blood, and he carries mine. Even if Shizhai doesn't love me, surely, he will love his firstborn son. Zhao Jiang, the reputation and grandson you care about most are now in my hands. You can only nod in agreement.
Yes, yes, good child, you're thinking right. Once the child is born, and Shizhai becomes a father, his heart will naturally return home. By then, those romantic affairs will be nothing.
So, I plan to return to my parents' home with Shizhai tomorrow. After the new year, I want to stay at the Duke's mansion to rest until I give birth.
Fine, fine, fine. Your mother is best at raising children. It's safest to rest there. I'll have Nanny Lee prepare generous gifts.
Madam, the old lady agreed.
She had no choice but to agree. As long as she still wants this grandson, and she still fears the Duke's family severing ties, I will always be the most esteemed person in this Marquis' estate. Let's go. You saw the Marquis drop it with your own eyes.
Yes, madam. This old servant saw it clearly. The Marquis was in a hurry when he returned to his room, and he was holding this cloth, as if he had just wiped some weapon, and casually threw it into the brazier in the plum grove. If not for the heavy snow that day, this cloth would have burned to ashes.
Zhao Shizhai, you can't even be bothered to come up with a different excuse for murder? Autumn Moon, that little girl, is most afraid of pain. How would she dare to hit the pillar? It was clearly you, to protect Xu Xiangyao, who killed her with your own hands. Call Xie San in.
Madam, your orders?
Xie San? They just carried a dead body out of the front yard. It's Chiu Yue. Zhao Shizhai will surely want to bury it hastily. You keep an eye on him, see which mass grave they dump her in.
You mean?
Watch the body. Don't let the wild dogs get to it. Wait until dark. Then find a way to lead concubine Lin from the Henglin courtyard over there. Remember, you must make sure she sees with her own eyes the sword wound on Chiu Yue's neck.
Sword wound? The Marquis killed her.
If she finds out that Zhao Shizhai killed the witness to protect Xu Xiangyao, silenced her with his own hands, do you think she'll lose her mind?
Understood. I'll see to it right away.
Jinxin, did you find those old maids I asked for?
Already found them. They're the biggest gossips in the mansion, but also the quickest hands.
Good. Have them go to the Henglin courtyard, gossip under the wall. Tell them to say that the Marquis originally wanted to take the young lady from his mother's side as a concubine, but feared his lawful wife, would object, so he raised concubine Lin as a shield.
A shield?
Tell Lin Manru that she only got into this household because I, Jiwu, am generous, taking the leftovers Xu Xiangyao left behind. I want her to understand that in Zhao Shizhai's eyes, she's worth less than a weed. Lin Manru, the favor you treasure like gold was just a scheme all along. The child you lost so painfully, in Zhao Shizhai's eyes, was just a nuisance. I really can't wait to see you go mad.
Have you heard? The Marquis originally wanted the young lady from his mother's side. He even secretly prepared the betrothal gifts.
How could I not know? He was afraid the Duchess of the State Duke's mansion would make a scene, so he deliberately raised concubine Lin as a cover. And concubine Lin thinks she's favored? Actually, she's just a stepping stone to take the fall for the young lady.
That's right.
Look at this miscarriage. The Marquis knew full well it was the osmanthus cake that was doctored, yet he killed Chu Yu with his own hands to silence her, all to protect the young lady, right?
Sword wound. But didn't the Marquis say? She hit her head on a pillar and died. I see. So it was Xu Xiangyao behind it all. Xu Xiangyao, I won't let you off.
She went?
Yes. Xie-san was personally watching. When she saw the sword mark on Qiu Yu's neck, she went completely silent, no crying, no screaming, just stared at it blankly.
No crying, no fussing. That's when you know she's really losing it. Lin Manru, you always thought you were Zhao Shihai's true love. That's why you dared to be so arrogant in the mansion. But now you know. The one Zhao Shihai truly loves is Xu Xiangyao, and you are just a pawn. The higher you're lifted, the harder you fall. I can't wait to see how the mud splashed by Lin Manru, that stepping stone, will smear Zhao Shihai's face.
Madam, have some porridge. The Marquis said he'll accompany the lady to her parents' home tomorrow. And won't be coming tonight.
Not coming tonight. Is he really going with the lady to her parents' home? Or is he just feeling guilty seeing me, Xu Xiangyao? It's all your fault. You killed my child.
My lady, there's movement.
Speak.
Concubine Lin just slipped out of the mansion, avoiding the Marquis's eyes and ears. First, she went to the treasure studio and spent a fortune on a short, extremely sharp dagger.
A dagger? Good.
Not only that, she also went to a black market pharmacy and bought a packet of heartbreak powder.
She's going all out.
Good. Very good. A jackal tearing at a mad dog. This kind of drama. I've been waiting for far too long. Lin Manru, don't let me down. Make sure they feel the heart-wrenching pain. To cover up Xu Xiangyao's crime, you killed Chu Yue with your own hands. These past few nights, have you slept soundly?
Awu. At least I still have you. And this child.
Don't use those hands that just killed someone to touch my child. Disgusting. My lord, I'm tired.
My good daughter, come in quickly. It's windy outside.
Father, mother. My lord, I really can't hold on much longer. I'll go rest in my room first. You rarely visit, so play a game of chess with father.
Go on, get some good rest.
There's no place like home. Jingxin, the fire over there should be burning by now, right?
Brother Xie-san has been watching. If you calculate the time, it should be tonight.
My lord, my lady, something terrible has happened.
What happened?
Old Madam requests you two to return to the manor as soon as possible. Something's happened at home.
Lin Manru, your fire is burning pretty bright. I can smell it from the front gate. That gunpowder smell.
You fool. I told you to bring the Marquis back. Who told you to bring Awu back as well? She's carrying the legitimate heir. If she's frightened by that filthy scene and scared, your whole family's lives can you afford to lose?
Old Madam, forgive me. This servant deserves death. Deserves death.
Awu, go quickly. Hurry back to the Duke's mansion. This manor has produced a madwoman. Don't let it disturb you or the child in your belly.
Mother, since I, your daughter-in-law, have already stepped through the gate, how can I retreat at the brink of battle? Shihai is my husband, and I am the lady of this marquisate. No matter what huge disaster, I should go and see for myself.
Mother, what's going on? Where are Manru and Xiangyao?
What a sin. What a tragedy. Go ahead. In the Henglen courtyard. Go see for yourselves.
Manru, Xiangyao. No.
Awu, you are not allowed in. Don't frighten the child in your womb. Listen to mother. Don't look. Whatever you do, don't look. All you need to know. Xiang Yao. That girl Xiang Yao is dead.
Dead. I knew it. Lin Manru's methods are still as ruthless.
Marquise. Look quickly. Look at this vixen, how she looks now. Isn't she absolutely beautiful? Marquis. I've avenged our child. It's this bitch. She ordered Shi Yue to poison and kill our flesh and blood. Now she's dead. Our child's revenge is complete. Shouldn't you praise me?
Mad woman. You absolute mad woman. Murder must be paid with life. I'll kill you.
Marquis. There's no one left in the world to stand in our way. Tell me. The one you love most now is me, isn't that right? My lord. Say it. The one you love most is me, isn't it?
Lin Manru. You've ended up just like me. In my past life at the manor, I was once this crazy too. Shizhai, are you taking me home? Don't kill me, don't kill me. I once stooped so low as to hope to see him in my dreams. Later, I felt that version of myself was truly disgusting. The moment I realized that, my madness was cured, but the guard said I had gone even crazier. Lin Manru, you killed one Su Xiangyao and thought you could win Zhao Shizhai's heart? A viper like him, does he even have a heart?
Let's go back, Awu. Don't look anymore. It's an eyesore.
It's mother.
Madam, just at dawn, people from the capital prefecture came through the side door. Just now, they carried out 2 bodies covered tightly in white cloth.
2?
Yes. The Marquis told the officials that concubine Lin had a miscarriage and went mad, lost her mind, and insisted the young mistress poisoned the child. Taking advantage of the empty mansion last night, concubine Lin drugged the young mistress and poisoned her to death.
And Lin Manru, how did she die?
The Marquis said, after the murder, concubine Lin came to her senses, knowing her crime was unforgivable, so she took her own life in atonement. But madam, I just don't understand. Last night, when we were at the orchid courtyard, concubine Lin was crazy, but she was clearly alive. With that vicious look, she was still forcing the Marquis to say he loved her. She didn't look like someone about to die at all.
With her personality, even if she went to hell, she'd drag Zhao Shizhai with her. How could she ever agree to suicide?
Then,
because if she didn't die, once the authorities interrogated her, that would be a real show. If Lin Manru lived, she would reveal how Xu Xiangyao ordered Chu Yue to poison the child, how Xu Xianggao, before marriage, had an affair with Zhao Shizhai, and even how Zhao Shizhai covered up the murder and silenced the witness. She'd spill everything. By then, the Anna and Marquis' favor for a concubine over his wife, and the scandal of chaos in the inner court, would be known all over the city. Zhao Shizhai's reputation would be trampled underfoot for life.
so, it was the Marquis, to protect his own name, who personally...
A dead person will never speak. Lin Manru died last night. Whatever Zhao Shizhai says, that's the truth. Zhao Shizhai, you killed your favorite woman with your own hands, and buried the woman you loved most. Now, all that's left by your side is me, your virtuous wife.
Madam, the Marquis has been kneeling in the snow at Xian Courtyard for an hour. The hem of his robe is frozen stiff.
Let him be. Fetch that plain-colored cloak. I'm going to pay my respects to Mother.
Madam is here. The old lady has had a sharp pain in her chest since last night. It's an old ailment acting up.
Mother, please take care of yourself.
Awu. Who would have thought that Lin Manru would go that crazy? What a tragedy. Good thing you went back to the Duke's mansion yesterday. If you had run into that madwoman's antics and frightened my grandchild, I wouldn't want to live either. After all this, She's High should have learnt his lesson. Those seductive women only bring ruin to the family. Awu. From now on, live well together. Let all those absurdities blow away with the wind.
Look at that. This is a mother for you. Her son is the one who silenced someone, favored a concubine over his wife, but in the end, all the blame falls on the dead. Her son just needs to show fear, and I'm supposed to forgive him. Mother, let my husband go rest. It's freezing outside, and he's been busy most of the night. If he keeps kneeling and falls ill, my heart would ache too.
That unfilial son, he's reaping what he sowed. He did wrong, let him kneel and remember it. You are the mistress of this house. His kneeling is to apologize to you, and to make amends to the Zhao ancestors.
My husband is in pain. I understand that. Of course he's in pain. He's in pain because his beloved woman died before his eyes, and he had to strangle another who took a knife for him. This fire I've lit won't just make him suffer, it'll rot him to the bone. Mother, this medicine is just warm enough. Drink it and get some sleep. Don't worry. I'll handle everything. Nanny Lee, Mother has retired for the night. You all keep watch carefully. Zhao Shizhai, you want to kneel and beg for forgiveness. Then I'll hand you a ladder, so you can go deeper into this abyss and walk faster. Look, our affectionate Marquise. Now he looks like such a saint. Husband, I just went to plead with Mother. But Mother is furious this time. She insists on keeping you here. I had no choice but to bring this. At least it will keep you warm.
Awu. You're not angry with me? You still care about me?
You are my husband, the father of my unborn child. Even if I'm angry at you, can I really just watch you freeze to death here?
Awu. I was wrong earlier. I was blind and foolish. I was deceived by those venomous women and blinded. Only you, Awu, are truly kind and truly good to me. From now on, I, Zhao Shizhai, will only have you in my heart. If I ever look at another woman, may I be pierced by 1,000 arrows?
Look, if in his past life he could have used this acting to help his official career, he wouldn't have ended up with a reputation for favoring concubines and neglecting his wife. Venomous hearts. Is he referring to those 2 women who died because of him? Husband, yesterday, over at Henglan Courtyard, what did concubine Lin actually do to cousin that could scare you like that? Scare you like that?
Awu, don't mention it. Please, don't bring up those nightmares again. Can we let the past be the past? Let's start over. Just the 2 of us.
All right, since my husband doesn't want to talk about it, then Awu won't ask. After all, I am your wife, and I still love you in my heart.
Awu, the wind and snow outside are harsh. You're pregnant. Go back. Warm yourself by the fire and rest. If you catch a chill, it would break my heart.
Okay. Then you take care too, my husband. When Mother's anger subsides, I'll come to get you. Heartbroken for me? Zhao Shizhai, you will soon know what true heartbreak is.
Madam, did you see the look in the master's eyes just now? He couldn't stop wiping his tears. He truly regrets it. Concubine Lin and Miss Biao are gone. In this household, no one will trouble you anymore. You have finally made it through.
Made it through. If I hadn't endured those 30 years in the estate, hearing that, I might have wept for joy too. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting.
Madam, what's wrong? Your hands are all scraped up. I know you've suffered, but think about it. Concubine Lin lost her child. From now on in this house, only your son will be the legitimate heir. When the young Marquis inherits the title, you will become the most honored matriarch of this household. Everything will be fine.
Jingxin, do you think Zhao Shizhai has much longer to live?
The master has always been healthy. He looks like he could live for decades more.
Decades. I have to endure that rotten man in this cage for decades more? The rest of my life is too long. I can't wait another moment.
Madam.
Jingxin, go. Get the box of Ukamiya from the curio shelf and bring out the jar of donkey hide gelatin wine.
That's a tonic for blood and chi. Are you going to use it, madam?
No. I'll go to the kitchen myself and brew the Marquis a bowl of warming, cold-dispelling medicine. No need for formalities. The Marquis knelt in the snow too long. His body is weak. I brought some tonics and will personally prepare a medicinal wine to ward off the cold. Zhao Shizhai, didn't you say you'd only have me in this life? Then I'll grant you that wish. And let your life end right here. The wine must be thoroughly heated. Once the Marquis drinks it, it should wash away all his bad luck. Aunt Lu, please, boil this water first. 3 bowls of water down to 1 bowl of concentrate.
With Madam overseeing personally, I dare not be careless.
Once it's done, pour it into this jar of donkey hide gelatin wine and keep it warm on the stove. The Marquis knelt in the snow too long. He needs this warming, cold-dispelling wine to nourish his body.
The Marquis is truly fortunate to have married a madam so virtuous and kind-hearted.
Indeed. I'll make sure he remembers this for life.
Milady, you've come around and are willing to live peacefully with the master. I should be happy for you.
If you're happy, then why are you crying?
I don't know either. I just feel sad for you, mistress. The master hurt you so deeply and now with just a few tears you're willing to go all out and scheme for him. It's suffocating me.
Silly girl. You only see me humbly serving my enemy you don't know. This is precisely the final ritual for me to send him to his downfall with my own hands. It's fine. Let's go to Xian Courtyard to pick up our Marquis.
Leave me alone. Oh, it's snowing hard outside. If you catch cold in your condition, my guilt will be even greater.
That tone again. In my past life, he used that tone to deceive Xu Xiangyao and coax Lin Monru. Now it's my turn, Zhao Shizhai. You're utterly despicable. Husband, hang in there a little longer. I'll go beg mother to let you in for sure, old fox. Clearly he's worried sick, yet he still puts on a show for me. He just wants me to make the first move, so I'll let bygones be bygones and continue. To be a beast of burden for the Zhao family? Mother, please forgive my husband. If Shizhai keeps kneeling like this, his health will surely collapse. If he falls ill, my heart aches, as if cut by a knife.
Child, get up quickly. That unfilial son has done so many absurd things, he's not worth you protecting him like this, Nanny Lee. Didn't you hear? Awu has pleaded for the Marquis. Go tell that unfilial son for his wife's sake. He doesn't have to kneel anymore. Tell him to get lost and rest.
Yes.
Awu, you're truly a sensible and good child. Shizhai having a wife like you is the blessing he earned in his past life.
Daughter-in-law only prays for a peaceful household and husband's health. Indeed, this blessing is huge, Zhao Shizhai. Drink the warm cup of Ukamiya wine I prepared for you. Your good days are just beginning.
Marquise, the lady herself, pleaded with the old madam, please, get up.
Husband, you can finally get up quickly. Go back and change into dry clothes. Don't freeze. The kitchen has prepared warm donkey hide gelatin wine to dispel the cold. I even made your favorite snack to go with drinks. You've been busy all night and suffered in this snow. After this meal, just lie down and sleep warm, okay? You go ahead, I'll stay with mother, don't you worry.
Awu, you're so good. In this world, you're the best woman to me. I, Zhao Shizhai, swear. From now on, there's only you in my heart.
Yeah, only me. After all, a dead person can't look at anyone else. Alright, go on.
Silly Wu, your husband is strong. Not that fragile against the cold.
That eucommia bark is a very old medicinal herb. The donkey hide gelatin wine is also a fine vintage I've been saving. If I weren't afraid you'd get really ill from the cold, I wouldn't be willing to use it for mulled wine.
Wu, your feelings for me, I know them all. Don't worry, I will never let you down.
Shijai, drink the cup of eucommia wine that I warmed for you. Your good days are truly just beginning.
Awu. You see, men are like children. It's okay to make mistakes. As long as the prodigal returns and mends his ways. Now finally you've cleared the clouds and seen the moon. Great fortune is still ahead. This is what my mother-in-law passed down to me, now I give it to you.
Mother, this is too precious.
You deserve it. Oh, your mother is worried about you. I've sent someone to cover it up in a couple of days. When things settle down, I'll have Shijai take you to your parents' home and stay a few more days, and also invite a priest to perform a ritual at home to get rid of the bad luck in this house.
Okay. Mother is thoughtful. When I see my parents, I'll cover for my husband. I won't let them be angry with him.
Good child. You are truly my good daughter-in-law.
Mother, try this. It's very sweet.
Madam. Lady, something's wrong. The Marquis is spitting blood.
You say. What did you say?
It's done. Husband Shijai. Jingsen, take me to my husband quickly.
Madam.
Husband. Husband.
My son.
Madam.
My son. Who poisoned you? Who wants to destroy the Zhao family?
Zhao Shishai, you ended up dying from the woman you loved most's gift to me. With your death, I no longer have to endure decades of you. No longer in this tomb-like Marquis manner will I grow old and gray.
Madam. Madam has fainted. Someone, come quickly. Madam is having a miscarriage. If the young Marquis is lost, you'll all be buried with him.
Speak. That eucommia and donkey hide gelatin wine, where did it come from? Cook, if you say one wrong word, I'll break your dog legs.
Old madam, spare me. It was the lady who felt sorry for the Marquis suffering from the cold and had me cook a warming tonic. I just followed the prescription.
Old madam, that wine was sent by the young lady.
Who?
The lady always values family ties the most. She said the cousins sent the eucommia and donkey hide gelatin wine was a rare delicacy, and she couldn't bear to drink it, storing it all on the treasure shelf. Not even removing the seal. Who would have thought that the gift from the cousin actually contained a lethal poison that tears the intestines? She intended to harm Our Lady and the unborn young Marquis. But little did she expect that it would kill the Marquis himself.
Xu Xiangyao. You wicked woman. Even in death, you bring trouble. My son.
When my father-in-law was young, he fell into an icy lake and damaged his health. He had difficulty having children. Only Zhao Shijai, the sole heir. Now that he's dead, the child in my belly is the only hope of the Anon Marquis manor.
Reporting to the old Marquis, we've investigated. This jar of gelatin wine contains a deadly poison. The toxin is the same as the one that concubine Lin used to poison Miss Xu 3 days ago. It's the same type, the venomous heartbreak grass that kills on contact.
You mean?
The wine was sent earlier by Miss Xu to the bamboo tea pavilion. The poison was either added by her beforehand or was swapped by concubine Lin before she died. In any case, they originally intended to poison the pregnant Lady Xie of your household.
Impossible. Both of them were madly in love with Shizhai. How could they poison their own man?
Old madam, it's precisely because of jealousy that they would poison the legitimate wife. Lady Xie is the lawful wife and carries the legitimate heir. Once she dies, the other two women would have a chance to rise. The motive is clear as day.
So, my son took the blame for that Xie Wu. He was a scapegoat.
Old madam, are you losing your mind? If the young Marquis hadn't favored concubines over his wife, and let these two women fight to the death in the back courtyard, where would they get the nerve to harbor murderous intent toward the legitimate wife? This wine was originally a result of Marquis Zhao backing Miss Shu, a fatal consequence.
Enough. You crazy woman. How long are you going to embarrass yourself?
Am I wrong? If Xie Wu hadn't given that wine to Shishai, how would Shishai have died? It's her. She killed my son.
Jiang, shut your mouth. It was Shizhai who wronged Awu. She's the legitimate daughter of the Duke's manor, not some maidservant you can strangle on a whim. You'd better remember this. Awu is carrying Shishai's only child. That's the Zhao family's last hope. You should be grateful that Awu didn't join Shizhai for that drink last night. Otherwise, the Zhao line would be completely dead.
If I'd known this would happen, if I'd known, I never should have let old feelings bring that menace Xiangyao back into this house.
Mother. Where's my husband? I dreamed of him.
Awu, you're awake. Don't move. The baby is the priority. Shizhai. He'll be fine over there. Good child. Take care of yourself. From now on, this manor depends entirely on what's in your belly.
Look, Zhao Shizhai, your own mother doesn't even dare to raise her voice at me now. Your death has bought me absolute power for the rest of my life. This deal is really worth it.
Madam, the rumors out there are practically breaking down our door.
What are they saying?
All of Shenjing is gossiping, laughing at our Marquis. They say he disrespected his wife, favored the concubine over the wife, and on his deathbed, he was entangled with his cousin. And what happened? The concubine and the cousin fought over jealousy, and ended 3 lives. Everyone says it's karma, that heaven is punishing the Zhao family. But madam, when people talk about you, they all give you a thumbs up. They say Xie Wu, the Duke's daughter, is truly virtuous and kind. She suffered so much to let her husband take a concubine, and almost lost her life. They say heaven had mercy and spared you. Though you're a widow now, you're carrying his child. From now on, among all the noble ladies in Shenjing, your future is the brightest.
Virtuous. This virtuous act, I've played it for half my life, and now I finally got the best curtain call. I, Xie Wu, never have to wrong myself for anyone again. My reputation is safe. My life is safe. This deal wasn't a loss.
There's more good news. Nanny Lee just told me that the old lady heard the rumors, and she's been fainting from crying. She feels her old face is completely lost. She's too ashamed to show herself among the ladies of Shenjing anymore. The old lady said, after the Marquis' funeral, she'll move to the backyard shrine and live on vegetarian food and prayers. All the manor's affairs, the keys and accounts, will be left for you to manage.
Left for me to manage?
Yes. The old lady said it herself.
Jingxin, pass my order. All the stewards of the inner treasury and outer accounts office and the purchasing department are hereby replaced effective today. These few people are old retainers from my family, the Duke's mansion. From today onward, every account of the Marquis of Anon's estate, every tale of silver, must go through their hands.
We pledge our lives to you, madam.
Zhao Shishai, you died in that absurdity. And I, upon these ruins, will build the city of Xie Wu, a city of my own. From today onward, the Marquis of Anon's estate shall bear the name Xie.
The imperial decree has arrived. Marchioness of Anan, CE, receive the decree. Thus it is commanded, Xie, your family is renowned for its merit, you are gentle and virtuous, you remain steadfast despite family misfortune, and you fulfilled your duty with loyalty and goodness. Therefore, we grant you 1,000 taels of gold,
and confer upon you the title of Lady of Anan,
of the first rank, by imperial order.
Lady of Anan, of the first rank. From now on, my rank is not only higher than that of Zhaojiang, but apart from the palace consorts, princesses, and the princess's consort, I am the most honored woman in the great Zhao Empire.
My dear Awu, you've endured so much injustice. Why didn't you send word home sooner?
I didn't want you and father to worry.
Your father and your brother, when they learned of Zhao Shishai's deeds, they were so angry they nearly trashed the Marquis' mansion. Your brother went to the palace that very night and pleaded before His Majesty. Fortunately, Commandant Chen was also present and testified for you. His Majesty was furious, and that's how this decree to back you up came about. From now on, with this decree, and the support of the Duke's mansion, you can do whatever you please in the Marquis of Annan's estate. If anyone dares make you suffer even a little, the She family will not let them off.
Rest assured, Mother. Now I understand everything. I am a widow. But I am the most honored and the freest widow in Shengjing City. The Marquis has passed away peacefully, and life in this mansion must go on. I've called you all here today to announce one thing. Effective immediately, all stewards of the Inner Treasury, Outer Accounts Office, and the Purchasing Department are to be replaced. They will be taken over by Xie-san and others from the Duke's mansion, my family. I already had Jingsen inform you a few days ago, so I doubt anyone is surprised.
See, don't go too far. The Marquise has been gone only a day, and you can't wait to hand over all of us old Zhao family servants to the Xie family? You're nothing but a newly widowed woman. What right do you have to touch us, who have served 2 generations?
Even when the old Marquis and his wife were alive, we never suffered such humiliation. This marquisate bears the name Zhao, not Xie. If you want the keys and account books, unless the Marquis comes back to life and orders it himself.
Nanny Zhang, it seems you've been kneeling too long, forgetting that the sky over this house has already changed.
I am the Marquis's wet nurse. Even the old lady, when she sees me, must address me respectfully.
The wet nurse of Zhao Shishai. So what? Look carefully, my lady. At the present Marquis of Annan's mansion, who is the true master here? His Majesty personally appointed me as Lady Annan of the first rank. My rank is above even the old lady. In this house, my word is law. Xie-san, Nanny Zhang showed disrespect to the mistress. What should be the punishment?
My lady, according to law, 50 slaps on the mouth and death by cudgeling.
You. How dare you?
I not only dare to beat you, but I will also confiscate all the possessions you've been stealing and betraying over the years. Xie-san. Zhang, as a servant, spoke insolently, slandered her mistress, and even publicly defamed the imperial-appointed Lady Annan of the first rank. This is insubordination and high treason.
You, what are you up to? I am the Marquis's wet nurse.
Drag her away. Publicly give her 20 strokes with the rod. After that, throw her out of the mansion, and hand her over to the authorities for severe punishment. Issue my order. According to the Xie clan rules of the Marquis of Annan, from now on, Zhang and her descendants are forbidden to ever set foot in Shengjing again.
Xie Wu, how dare you touch me? You're rebelling against heaven. If the old lady finds out, she will never let this go. Help.
Mother is old now. She needs peace and rest. A servant like you who stirs up discord. I am cleaning house for Mother. She will only thank me. Why aren't you moving?
Old lady. Xie Wu, you vicious woman. The old lady will kill you.
Does anyone else have objections?
My lady, spare us. We servants are willing to follow your orders.
I'll give you 3 hours. Within 3 hours, I want to see the inner treasury and all the external accounting books and keys neatly arranged right here. Delay by 1/4 hour, and the strokes that Nanny Zhang suffered will be divided among you.
My lady, there are so many account books. 3 hours, really? That's your problem.
Xie-san, start the clock.
Yes.
Stop. Everyone, stop. Xie Wu. You just got the household keys, and you dare, in broad daylight, to beat Shizhai's wet nurse. Do you have any respect for me, your mother-in-law? Are you rebelling? I'm talking to you. Are you deaf or mute? A woman who just lost her husband should be reflecting on her mistakes. But instead she's showing off. The Xie family's upbringing teaches you to climb over your mother-in-law and bully her.
Mother, your chronic illness just flared up. Why aren't you resting in the Buddha Hall instead of meddling with these insolent servants?
That's Shizhai's wet nurse, a meritorious servant of our Zhao family. What right do you have to beat her?
What right? By the right that I am now not only the mistress of this Marquis manor, but also the one personally appointed by His Majesty as first-rank Lady Annan. Mother, Nanny Zhang slandered a first-rank lady of the court and insulted the virtuous wife favored by His Majesty. This not only violates the Zhao family's rules, but also scorns the Emperor's grace. If I, as your daughter-in-law, let this slide, should His Majesty take offense one day and say that our Zhao family resents the imperial decree, by then, would Mother be willing to sacrifice this Nanny Zhang? Or the entire Anon Marquis manor? Xie-san, deliver my order. Continue the beating. Anyone who pleads for her will be considered equally guilty.
You dare.
If Mother doesn't believe me, feel free to try.
Jiang. Now that Shijai is dead, the child in Awu's belly is the only heir of our Zhao family. She carries the lifeblood of the Marquis manor. Anyone who upsets her and endangers the pregnancy will not be forgiven by me.
Awu is right. You insolent servant. Relying on having nursed the Marquis for a few days, you dare to show no respect and defy the mistress. You must be tired of living.
Old madam, please save me. I was the one who fed the Marquis, drop by drop, and raised him. You can't, for this venomous woman.
Silence. Since the mistress has spoken. That is the Zhao family's rule. Hurry and drag this worthless, disrespectful wretch out. Are you keeping her to continue disturbing the lady's pregnancy?
Jiang, you heartless woman. I've served your Zhao family my whole life. Xiaowu, you'll die a miserable death. You killed your husband and seized power.
Time. A quarter of an hour has passed.
Madam, spare me. Here are all the keys to the inner storeroom. The account books are being brought over. Please review them, madam. The purchasing department is at your disposal, madam.
Zhao Shizhai, the Marquis manor you painstakingly built has now finally fallen entirely into my hands. All of this is just the beginning.
Madam, I found it.
Speak.
The ones outside the city, our 3 fertile estates, and on Shenjing Street, the 5 silk and jewelry shops. For the past 5 years. They've reported losses every year.
But I just checked the underlying cash flow, and those profits never entered the manor's accounts. Instead, they went through a Zhaoji's money house, and were all siphoned off.
Zhao Zhonglian is the Marquis's own uncle.
When the Marquis was buried, he cried the hardest, swearing up and down that he would protect the family estate.
Not only that, madam, when I was checking the interior deed records, I found that the original deeds for those 3 estates are all missing. This is Zhao Zhonglian's secretly signed mortgage certificate. He actually mortgaged the ancestral lands to the gambling house west of the city. Xie, the legitimate eldest daughter.
The Marquis now loves Xu Xiangyao. Your ducal mansion has long abandoned you. What are you putting on airs for? See that? This is Zhao family silver. I'm taking it to buy jewelry for Lady Xu. The rest? Consider it charity.
Zhao Zhonglian. In the past life, you took the hard-earned silver of the Marquis manor to curry favor with Xu Xiangyao. When I fell, you kicked me while I was down. In this life, I'll make you spit out every bit you swallowed, blood and all. Xie-san. Take these pieces of evidence, bring a few skilled men, and investigate tonight. When did he collude with the gambling house? How much did he embezzle each year? Where are the deeds hidden? By dawn tomorrow, I want to see all the hard evidence of Zhao Zhonglian's embezzlement.
Rest assured, madam. Xie-san will make sure he lives to steal, but not to spend.
Zhao Shizhai is dead. These lingering problems, I will one by one clean them all up.
Xie, come out and speak. Don't hide in the house like a coward. See, the eldest daughter, the Marquis has just been buried, and you're already eagerly auditing the accounts. What? Are you afraid the manor will mistreat you, an outsider?
Exactly. A newly widowed woman, instead of staying home and reflecting on her faults, wants to take control of the estates and shops. What do you know about business?
Xiaowu, let me tell you, this Anan manor bears the Zhao name. The one in your belly who knows if it's a boy or girl, or even if it'll be born. You have no right to hold those deeds. If you're smart,
Hand over the keys to the estates and shops immediately. Let us, your elders, manage them for you. Otherwise, a widow like you can't afford the consequences. What are you laughing at?
I'm laughing at your clever scheme. It's so loud, it's hurting my ears. Zhao Zhonglian, have you forgotten the title of Marquis of Anan? Who does it belong to? Or have you forgotten all the property in this courtyard? Who does it go to? The one in my belly is the sole heir appointed by His Majesty to the Marquis of Anan. The title is his. The shops are his. Even every blade of grass and tree in this yard will all be his in the future.
But it's still the Zhao family's. As his great-uncle, I naturally have the right to manage it.
Great-uncle. You're just a collateral branch that split off long ago, and you dare to covet the main family's hard-earned wealth? Zhao Zhonglian, you embezzled the Marquisate's assets, pawned the ancestral land deeds. I haven't settled accounts with you yet you dare to bring people to come and steal from a widow. Are you tired of living? Do you want to be buried alive with the Marquis?
You're talking nonsense. I don't know anything about pawning.
Xie-san, bring the evidence up. Let great-uncle see clearly.
Xie, stop bluffing here. The land deeds of this Marquisate should be managed by the clan. What are you waiting for? Go to the storeroom, take the deeds and account books and seize them for me. I'd like to see anyone stop a Zhao descendant.
I'd like to see anyone move.
Madam, the things you wanted, Xie-san risked his life to bring them back.
Zhao Zhonglian, open your dog eyes wide and see clearly. These are the pawn tickets for secretly colluding with the gambling house west of the city and pawning the Marquisate's farmland over the past 3 years. This book is your fraudulent account of the revenue from 5 shops and the hidden ledger of embezzling taxes from the tenants. And this letter is the secret correspondence colluding with salt smugglers from beyond the pass using the Marquisate's caravan for money laundering.
No, this can't be true. Where did you forge these?
Forged? The vermilion private seal on these was stamped by your own hand. Great-uncle, if you don't return them, I will take these proofs tomorrow, wearing my first-rank lady's official robe, and kneel directly at the gate of the Imperial Clan Court to ask His Majesty to examine them personally to see how a collateral branch of the Zhao family has racked their brains to drain the Marquis of Anan's estate. By then, not only you, but your entire family, old and young, and all those collateral branches that stirred up trouble, every single one of them will be charged with treason and asset theft and exiled to the frontier.
Spare us, madam. We were all deceived by that old villain Zhao Zhonglian.
Xie-san, see great-uncle out. Remember, you only have 3 days.
Madame Zhao Zhonglian has already the last 30,000 taels of silver along with the deeds for 5 estates outside the city, deeds sent back in full. He's now hiding in his residence, supposedly ill from shame and anger.
I think he's just heartbroken. What about you? Do you also need me to bring people to seize your properties before you realize that the mistress of this Marquisate, the head of the household, is who?
We wouldn't dare. Madam, we will exchange seals today and let you decide everything.
Xie-san, from today the farms and shops all be handed over to the old stewards of the Duke's mansion to manage within 3 days. I want to see the accounts completely cleared up.
Madam, you can't drink it. You absolutely cannot drink this medicine.
Jin-shin, what's wrong?
Madam, heaven bless us. I just noticed the color of this medicine is off. I secretly went to get the old physician from Huichun Hall to examine the herbal dregs. The physician said inside this, someone added a tiny amount of Duan Honghua and Yin Shankao. These are both extremely cold-natured abortifacients.
Duan Honghua and Yin Shankao.
This kind of medicine can't be detected if taken once or twice, but if taken long-term, the baby in your womb, madam, will die in the womb. In the end, even your life, madam, will be lost as well.
Zhao Shizhai is dead. Su Xiangyao is buried. Lin Monru is dead too. Who in this household still wants my life? Xie Wu, and my child's life? This medicine, who brewed it?
It was Aunt Lu from the kitchen, that is, the one that Nanny Lee brought in back then. But I kept watch the whole time. Aside from her, no one could touch the pot.
Well, great, just great. I've cleaned out the rot outside, but the venomous snakes inside haven't all died yet. Jin-shin, don't alert the kitchen. Keep these dregs safe. Mother-in-law, was it you? For your dead son, would you even harm your only grandson?
Madam, where are you going?
To the prayer hall.
Madam. Something terrible has happened. A huge mess has occurred.
What's all the panic for? Speak.
In Shenzhen, rumors are spreading like wildfire through every street and alley, saying you're born with a fate that kills your husband, you caused the young Marquise's death. And that's not all. Even the one in your belly is also an ill-omened person.
Nonsense. Those gossips. I'll tear their mouths apart.
But that's not all. The rumors are very detailed, saying that your unstable pregnancy is a warning from the heavens. They say the seed in your womb will cut off the Zhao family's 100-year lineage. This news has already reached the palace.
Reached the palace?
Yes. Just now, news came that the Dowager Empress heard of the demon fetus talk and flew into a rage. She has issued an oral decree ordering you to appear before her in 3 days for questioning. If the charge of ill omen is confirmed, I'm afraid they will remove the child but spare the mother.
Inside, the abortion brew. Outside, the name of ill omen. Who exactly is trying to harm me?
Madam, what do we do?
3 days. Very well. I will show you all how I, Xie Wu, will break this situation.
Madam, was it the old madam?
No, if it were her, she would never choose to act at this time. Let's go. Back to Zooming Court. Since the snake has already come out of its hole, I'll just take a look at how many there are. Jingxin, hide those herbal residues well. Xie-san, I told you to keep an eye on the people from Xi'an Courtyard. Where has Nurse Li been these past few days?
My lady, Nurse Li has, for 3 days, on the pretext of buying incense and candles for the old lady, made 3 trips to a remote house south of the city.
That remote house?
It belongs to Miss Shu's biological mother, Lu-Shi.
Did that bitch drink it?
It was added to her prenatal tonic, without anyone noticing. Don't worry, my lady. The dosage is very light. The doctors won't be able to detect it. It'll only make her pregnancy weaker and weaker.
My Xiangyao died so horribly. Why should she be carrying the legitimate heir, enjoying all this luxury? I want her to watch her own child turn into a pool of rotten flesh.
I see. So, it's Lu-Shi. But the one who killed Shu Xiangyao wasn't me. It was Lin Manru. She actually tried to frame me.
This Liu-Shi is too vicious. Her own daughter brought it on herself. And now she wants to drag us into it. My lady, let's report this to the authorities.
Report to the authorities? That would be letting her off too easily. Xie-san.
I'm here.
Since Lu-Shi loves her daughter so much, I imagine Shu Xiangyao must be very lonely down there. Go. Take this bag of herbal residues and the remaining powder. Add one more ingredient, the deadly arsenic that stops the throat. In 3 days, I'll go to the palace. But before that, I want Lu-Shi in front of Su Xiangyao's memorial tablet to drink every last drop of the prenatal tonic she brewed herself, 1 sip at a time. Lu-Shi, since this prenatal tonic I can drink, then you can drink it too.
By order of the Empress Dowager, summon the Lady of the Marquis of Anan, She, to the palace for an audience, no delay.
Awu, you can't go. The Empress Dowager summoned you now because she must have believed that evil fetus is lies. You're over 5 months pregnant. If the Empress Dowager blames you, and something goes wrong, our Zhao family will truly have no heir. Listen to me. Plead illness. Say you've had a pregnancy scare, and can't get out of bed. Even the Empress Dowager can't force a daughter of a ducal mansion.
Plead illness? If I don't go today, the reputation of being unlucky and a widow will stick with me for life. Not just me, but my unborn child too will have to bear that stigma for life. What must be faced will be faced sooner or later. Jingxin, help me change. I, Xie, widow of the Marquis of Anan, pay my respects to your majesty.
How dare you show your face before me? Xie. Rumors are spreading like wildfire that you are extremely jealous, and as soon as you entered the house, you drove your husband's favorite concubine to death, and enraged your cousin to death. Zhao Shizhai was brilliant and talented, yet under your harmful influence, he died young.
Your majesty, rumors cease with the wise. The truth speaks for itself.
Truth? The truth is you, this ill-omened woman, carrying a so-called fetus. I ask you, this flesh in your womb truly is the flesh and blood of Zhao Shizhai?
Your majesty, please watch your words. I am the legitimate daughter of a duke's household, and I have always behaved with integrity. You may defame my name, but never doubt the honor of my child.
Since you claim it is Zhao's flesh and blood, then let the imperial physician examine the fetus on the spot. If this child is truly a demon star incarnate, bringing calamity to the ancestors, I absolutely cannot allow it to live in this world and harm the great Zhao.
Your Majesty, this will disturb the pregnancy.
You don't want me to have peace. Then I won't let you have your way.
CA, you threaten me with suicide? If the child in your belly is a curse, you could die 10,000 times and still not atone for your sin.
I dare not threaten your majesty. I am only defending the Zhao family and their last shred of honor. The Marquis and I were married for 1 year and 3 months. This child in my womb is already 5 months. When I was diagnosed in the 12th month last year, Physician Wang of the Imperial Hospital was present. If your majesty doubts this bloodline, you may summon Physician Wang to confront. This child is the only offspring of the house of the Marquis of Anon. I cannot allow mud to be thrown upon it.
Even if the months match. That fate of bringing misfortune to her husband, how do you explain that? The entire capital is spreading rumors that you brought bloodshed as soon as you entered. If that's not a demon star incarnate, what is?
Rumors cease with the wise. But if these rumors were bought with money?
What did you say?
Your Majesty, dwelling deep in the palace, you are unaware of people's wickedness. These so-called ill omens are just some people, for their own selfish desires, trying to deceive your Majesty's ears. Using your Majesty's hand to murder and silence. Jinxin, bring it forward.
Your Majesty, here is the rogue who spread the rumors and his signed confession, and here are the receipts for the bribes they took.
Your Majesty, please see. The one who bribed the rogues to fabricate rumors is Lu, the birth mother of Xu Xiangyao. She resents me for indirectly causing her daughter's death. So she devised this ruthless plan to have both me and my child killed, and she is exploiting your Majesty's compassion as her murder weapon. Such a crime of deceiving the Emperor, is it not worthy of execution?
Outrageous. A mere woman living outside the palace. Dare to make a fool of me? Convey my decree. Seal the Lu residence and arrest Lady Lu immediately and bring her to the palace. I want to ask her myself. Who gave her the nerve?
Lady Lu, you want to harm me? Then go be reunited with your precious daughter.
Rise. After all, she is a daughter raised by the Duke's estate. Such courage, I've underestimated you.
I wouldn't dare. I only wanted to prevent the century-old reputation of the She and Zhao families from being ruined by a venomous woman.
This child is the only bloodline of the Annan Marquis' house. You're right. The Annan Marquis' line must not be broken. Convey my decree, Lady C, filial and virtuous, is granted a pair of Rui, 10 centennial ginseng roots, and 20 boxes of blood swallow's nest from the South Sea tribute. The Imperial Household Department will dispatch someone to deliver them to the Marquis' residence.
I thank your Majesty for your great kindness.
Let me make myself clear today. Whoever dares to spread any talk of a cursed pregnancy is slapping me in the face. If there are more rumors, don't go anywhere else, bring the child straight to Signing Palace. I'll personally beat those gossips to death for you.
Your servant obeys.
Madam, it's done. We've won. From now on, in all of Shengjing, who would dare gossip?
1. My child, did you hear that? You are the rightful heir of the Marquise's estate of Great Zhao. You are protected by the Empress Dowager's own words, a child favored by heaven. No one can use the word ominous to kill you anymore.
Awu is back. The Empress Dowager, did she give you a hard time?
The Empress Dowager bestowed countless tonics, but to me, none weigh as heavy as this bowl of miscarriage prevention tonic.
What do you mean?
Nanny Li, this bowl you personally brewed a mix of soul-severing flower and yinshan grass. Why don't you explain to the old lady herself whether it settles the pregnancy or claims a life?
Wretch. I've treated you well, yet you dare to collude with Lady Liu. To harm the only legitimate grandson of the Zhao family. I'll beat this traitorous beast to death. He is She's Hai's lifeline. You're trying to end the Zhao family line. Awu. Your mother-in-law was old and muddled. I failed to see the evil woman's true face. I almost made a terrible mistake. Please don't take it to heart.
Mother, I don't blame you. But you must remember one thing.
What thing?
In this Marquise's residence, only the child in my belly is the sole heir of the Zhao family. Whoever dares to touch this root, no matter who it is, I, Xie Wu, will make sure they die without a burial place.
Yes. Yes. Your mother remembers.
Expel Nanny Li from the residence, and ban her from ever entering the capital. Zhao Shishai Su Xiang Yao. Lu Shili Mama. All the troublemakers have been cleared out.
This is outrageous. Those stubborn old men at the censorate actually sent a joint petition saying Shizhai has no heir. They want His Majesty to revoke the fief in military power. Isn't this cutting off the lifeline of our Zhao family?
My poor son. He's barely been buried a few days. And these wolves are here to tear us apart. If the Awu Marquis manor falls, we widows and orphans, how can we survive?
Madam, the current political winds in court are very unfavorable to us. Even, someone has dug up the young Marquise's old accounts from the Ministry of Revenue, accusing him of corruption. I'm afraid the title won't be retained.
The military power was earned by Zhao's ancestors with their lives. The fief was personally granted by His Majesty. Shizhai's legacy hasn't been cut off. What I carry in my belly is the future Anan Marquis of the Zhao family. Prepare the carriage. Return to the Duke's mansion.
Awu. You've been up all night with that belly. Can your body take it?
Father, Shizhai cannot die in vain. If the corruption charge is confirmed, my son will be born a criminal's child. I cannot lose this battle.
Little sister, look. This is something Zhao Shishai secretly recorded ledger. He wasn't corrupt. He was secretly investigating deficits for His Majesty. Instead, those vermin bit back.
Good. With this evidence, I will not only keep the title, but also shut up those censors who submitted the petition. Zhao Shizhai, I never thought the day would come when I would have to clear your name, but for my son, this Anan Marquis title must be completely clean.
Lady Anan, what are you doing?
Your servant, Xie, brings my late husband's final letter to request an audience with His Majesty. If I cannot enter today, this Anan Marquis manor will be buried with me. If I do enter, from now on, no one in Great Zhao will dare to harm my child and me.
Your Majesty, the Anan Marquis has passed away. Xie is but a mere woman. The child in her womb is of unknown fate. If we let this demonic fetus nominally hold military power and fief, it will truly shake the foundation of the nation.
I think you all want to fish in troubled waters. Shishai secretly investigated the ministry's deficits to purge the vermin for His Majesty. Instead, you slander him for corruption. This evidence records clearly which silver went into whose pocket. Do you want to see it? The Zhao ancestors fought for Great Zhao, 3 generations died in battle. Now, only this one bloodline remains. Not only do you fail to care for the loyal, but instead, you bully a widow and orphan. Your Majesty, I ask for nothing else today, only that Your Majesty look around at all these officials in the hall and see whose hands are clean.
Good. What a daughter of the Duke's mansion. What a lady of Anan. This courage, among all my civil and military officials, not one can match it. Issue my decree, reject all petitions to strip titles, reaffirm the title of the Marquis of Anan, and the fief shall be inherited by the child in Lady Xie's womb. If anyone dares to speak ill of Lady Xie and her child, they shall be found guilty of treason, their property confiscated and clan exterminated.
Thank you, Your Majesty, for clearing the name of my husband and our unborn child. Jingxin, my stomach, it hurts so much.
Milady, blood, she's hemorrhaging. Quick, someone, the lady is going into labor.
Lady Xie, blame. You can only blame yourself for provoking the wrong person.
First, make her drink that ginseng soup.
Milady, drink it while it's hot. This is life-saving ginseng broth. It'll give you strength to deliver.
Stop.
What are you doing? If you harm the lady, can you afford that?
This medicine has a deadly ingredient. You wicked woman. Who put you up to murdering a first-rank imperial lady? Talk. Won't talk. I'll stab right through your throat.
I'll talk. It was Lord Zhao Zhonglian. He gave me 500 taels of silver. He said as long as the lady and the child both die, he would ensure my whole family lives in luxury.
Zhao Zhonglian, Xie Sen, seize Zhao Zhonglian, and break his legs. When I get out, I will personally deal with him.
Understood.
Please. Please bring in the midwife from the Duke's mansion. Hurry.
Don't be afraid, miss. I'm here. Even the King of Hell can't take you and your baby. Push. Delivered, delivered. Congratulations, milady, it's a little Marquis.
Milady. Look, the little Marquis. He looks just like you.
My little Heng.
Good, good. Shishai has an heir. The lineage of our Marquis of Anan will not be broken.
Heaven has opened its eyes. This is our Zhao family's precious grandson. Listen up, all of you. From now on, everything in this household must follow the wishes of the lady and the young heir. If anyone dares to be the least bit negligent, they will be beaten to death on the spot, thrown out to feed the dogs.
We obey your command, honorable lady. Congratulations on the birth of the young heir.
By order of Lady Zhao Zhonglian, the evidence of your bribing the midwife to murder a first-rank lady granted by the Emperor has been sent to the authorities overnight.
His Majesty has decreed, Zhao Zhonglian, blinded by greed, harmed his own clan. From this day, he is stripped of clan membership, his property confiscated, his entire family exiled 3,000 li, never to enter the capital again.
No, Xie Wu, you woman. How dare you cut off my escape?
Take him away.
My lady, those members of the collateral branches are outside, kowtowing until their heads bleed, begging you to spare them this once.
Let them kneel. When the rules of this house are carved into their bones, they may leave.
Yes, my lady.
My baby. Mother has finally protected you. In this life, I will not only let you live, but I will also make you stand above tens of thousands of people. Watch those vipers and ants as they one by one die beneath our feet.
Look at the young heir. His brows and eyes carry all of the lady's noble bearing. He will surely be a pillar of great Zhao.
I hope your words prove true. Henger will inherit our ancestral legacy, and must be diligent.
What first-rank lady? When it comes down to it, she's just a short-lived widow who killed her husband.
Madam, please watch your tongue. This is the Anan Marquise's mansion.
What's there to fear? I've seen plenty of nobles in my time. This Xie Wu, she's just lucky that her belly was accommodating and she bore a son. Otherwise, she'd have been kicked out of the Zhao family long ago. So what if she's the legitimate daughter of the Duke's mansion? Madame Su said, as long as we don't kill you, we can treat you however we want. Want some charcoal? Lick my feet clean first, and maybe I'll spare you a few cinders.
Granny Lu. I almost forgot about you. Jinxin, tell Xie San to investigate. That old woman in the purple-red clothes. Find out who her son is and where he works.
Yes, my lady. That woman looks unfamiliar, yet her behavior is so coarse.
Madam, you seem to know quite a bit about my personal affairs.
You.
Don't you know how to speak properly?
This old servant was out of line. I'll take my leave now.
My lady, are you just letting the old hag go? She dared to speak of you like that.
Spilling blood at Henger's full moon banquet, bad luck. No need to bother with her for now.
Madam, I've looked into it. That old widow Lu is really lucky. Her husband now works at the Shengjing government office as a managing clerk.
A clerk? Not a big position, but plenty of perks.
And that's not all. Her oldest son last year bought a 6th-rank sinecure. He's been pulling strings everywhere to get a real position of power. Her youngest daughter married up into the household of a 5th-rank vice minister as a concubine. Now that whole family in the South City is known as filthy rich.
That venomous old crone and her whole family are living the good life. Heaven really has no eyes. In my past life, under that hag, I couldn't even find a way to live or die. She burned my charcoal, ate my rations, and watched me crawl in the cold. This life, I'll make her watch the wealth she's so proud of crumble piece by piece.
Sie-san, look into it. A minor 6th-rank bought official? Where'd he get the silver to buy the post? A government office clerk? How many wrongful cases has he helped sweep under the rug?
This is evidence of old widow Lu's son embezzling public funds.
Yes. During his tenure in the Ministry of Revenue, he privately embezzled 3,000 taels of silver to cover the family's debts. The accounts haven't been balanced. And his old man's even worse. He took bribes at the government office and let a murderer go.
One letter to the Shengjing government office reporting the clerk who took bribes to release a convict. One to the censorate reporting the 6th-rank official who embezzled public funds. As for the last one, send it to the vice minister's residence. Tell the vice minister's wife that her favored concubine isn't just of slave origin, but also once tried to harm her mistress, a filthy creature.
Madam, if we send them anonymously, what if they just disappear?
Sie-san didn't just bring letters. He also brought pressure from both the Duke's manor and the Marquis of Annan's estate. I want old widow Lu to know that in this city of Shengjing, if I want someone to fall from grace into the mud, they won't even make a sound. Old widow Lu, in my past life, you treated me like this. Did you ever think this day would come? The blood debt of my past life can be repaid in just one evening. The splendor of Shengjing was never meant for blood-sucking beasts like you.
Still slacking off. If you don't finish 100 buckets today, you won't get a drop of soup.
My husband is an official. My son has promise. You can't treat me like this.
Madam, Granny Lu died in the labor camp. Before she died, she didn't even get a burial mat. The wild dogs were waiting nearby.
She died too fast. She got off easy. The wife of the Vice Minister of Rights, the second daughter of the Marquis of Pingyang, these ladies were at the flower appreciation party yesterday, saying I'm unlucky, right?
Yes. The wife of the Vice Minister of Rights said you are ruthless and will face divine retribution soon. The second daughter of the Marquis of Pingyang cursed you, saying you only got your 1st-rank title by causing your husband's death.
Divine retribution? Their husbands' families and maiden families were hoarding tribute goods, buying and selling official posts. Why didn't they think of divine retribution then? These pieces of evidence, one copy to their in-laws, one copy to the imperial censor who is their enemy. I want them to know if they can't control their tongues, they'll lose more than just reputation. They'll lose their whole family's future.
Of all people, why did you have to provoke Siewu? Get out to the estate, and never come back until you die.
Hengir, as long as you are strong enough, this world will be full of kind people. No one will dare to gossip about you.
Awu, today is the clan's sacrifice. You, as a married daughter, shouldn't normally be involved. But considering you've been granted the 1st-rank title, please sit and listen.
I came back today not to watch a show, but to purify the family for our ancestors.
Sie-She, this is before the ancestral tablets. How dare you?
How dare I? Who's the one daring here? You elders keep talking about the Xie family's reputation. Open your eyes and see. In these 3 years, you have embezzled 200 acres of ancestral land, secretly sold ancestral property to outsiders, and even the young generation's money has been completely embezzled by you.
Where did these accounts come from? You're talking nonsense.
The ledger was personally reconciled by the accountant in our ducal mansion. The seals are all there. You still want to deny it? Our CA family's century-old reputation has been hollowed out by you corrupt rats. You keep saying it's for the clan, but in fact you're pushing the CA family into a bottomless abyss.
Father, these elders throw their weight around. In the past life, they could sacrifice the Xi family's daughters for profit. In this life, they can sell the Xi family's ancestors for silver. Such people, what use are they?
Dude, you can't listen to this girl's one-sided story. We are the elders who watched you grow up.
Elders, from this day forward, the CA family genealogy will no longer contain your names. Guards, expel these people from the clan immediately. Confiscate all clan properties, houses, and stipends. Reduce the whole family to commoners. They are never allowed to set foot in the She family again.
Xie Wu, you unfilial daughter. How dare you kill your own clan members?
In my previous life, when I had nowhere to turn, you sat high in the hall for a pittance of profit, advocated taking Su Xiangyao as an adopted daughter. At that moment, did you ever consider that I am a clan member, the clan, parents, husband? This world is as splendid as brocade, but what can truly protect me, Xie Wu, has always been only this one ruthless heart.
My lady, I found it. Zhou Zhong, the former steward of the Marquis Mansion, claimed illness and retired 3 years ago. Now, in his hometown, he has bought thousands of acres of fertile land. The mansion he built is even more magnificent than the county office.
3 years ago, he was just a servant. Where did he get the silver to buy thousands of acres? Obviously, taking advantage of the chaos in the mansion, he absconded with the court's money.
Zhou, in my previous life, after Zhao Shishai died, to please Su Xiangyao, you were the first to rush like a dog. On the way sending me to the estate, you skimped on my food, you humiliated me publicly, even in the heavy rain, you kicked me off the carriage, trying to make me die in a mass grave. CSN, I want you to go personally. Not only take his life, but also all the years he embezzled every last piece of dirty silver.
Master.
Back then, bowing and scraping in the Marquis Mansion, nowhere near as enjoyable as being a local tyrant now. Who are you? Do you know whose house this is?
Zhou Zhong, Lady Annan orders. To settle the old accounts of the Marquis Mansion. You embezzled public funds. The solid evidence of stealing and selling imperial antiques is here. This mansion, you've lived in it for the last time.
Steward Zhou, do you know who I am?
Lady Annan, spare my life. This old servant has lost his mind. I will hand over all that silver. I beg you, my lady, for the sake of my loyalty to the Marquis Mansion over the years.
Loyalty? I have never been served by your loyalty. Send him to the Shengjing government prison. Tell the warden. This man has murdered his master for money. Apply the maximum penalty.
Eat. Lady Annan specifically ordered it.
My lady, Zhou Zhong has breathed his last over there. He died with his eyes open.
The old accounts of this Marquis Mansion are finally almost settled. Right here.
Madam, this place is heavy with yin energy. Why are we here?
Xie Wu, oh Xie Wu, in your past life, you waited here for 30 years for that man to take you home. Look, that man has long rotted into the earth. But this life, you are Lady Annan, renowned throughout Shengjing. You can finally go home. Xie,
At your command.
tear down this manor. Leave not a single brick or tile.
Tear it down. Then what about this land?
After it's torn down, on this very site, build a charity hospice called CN. Use funds from the clan's coffers, hire the best doctors, and recruit the most diligent matrons. For 100 miles around, all the homeless widows and orphans will be taken in. I want this place, which once knew only weeping, from now on, to know only laughter.
Madam, Third Master She says the plans for the hospice are done. The noble ladies of Shengjing, upon hearing of your deed, all praise you as a living bodhisattva.
Bodhisattva or not, I only want to earn some merit for this child, so that his path in this life may be smoother. The blood debts of my past life, I have collected them, one by one, with my own hands. Zhao Shishai, the hell you put me through, I've already walked out of it. Hanger, on the road ahead. Mother will be with you, year after year.
Mother, has your son's archery improved?
Hanger is clever, and has already made some progress in riding and shooting. But remember, an arrow can only kill one man, but the strategies in books can decide the fate of a nation.
Your son shall keep your teachings in his heart. Isn't that the quiet one from the Anne and Marquise Manor? Always pretending to study here every day.
What's the use of studying?
My little Marquis. Those kids were way too rough. Madam, just look at these wounds.
Jinxon, get the medicine.
Madam, the medicine.
Does it hurt?
Hanger doesn't hurt.
Tell your mother. Why were you at the Imperial Academy today, fighting like a street thug?
They insulted me, and I could bear it. But they called Mother a venomous woman and said I had no father to teach me. Mother, I won't let anyone sully your name.
Good child. Good child. All those gossiping behind my back. Not one of them will get away. Jinshin, write down the families that acted today. Starting tomorrow, I'll make sure they can never hold their heads up again in Shengjing.
Yes, my lady. I'll see to it right away.
That fatherless child, he fights dirty. My son is precious. He's never been treated like this.
Lady Annan of the first rank is here. The young Marquis is here.
Ah, Lady Annan, what brings you here? Please, have a seat.
The Earl's seat is too high for me. I'm not used to it. I came today to ask the young heir Lin to repeat in front of everyone what he said about me at the Imperial Academy yesterday, word for word.
You must be joking, my lady. A fight between kids. Surely you can't take it seriously.
A fight between kids? Heir Lin insulted the Emperor's own appointed first-rank lady, calling her a venomous woman. He even said, with great certainty, that the Anon Marquisate is cursed. Earl Lin, do you think the Empress Dowager's gifts are a joke, or that the Emperor's decree can be trampled on by your child?
This child. How dare he say such treasonous words?
Insulting a titled noblewoman, slandering the Marquisate's honored status. Earl Lin, if this case goes to the magistrate, will your earldom still be safe? Hengor, do you see now?
Mother, I understand. They fear not reason, but your status and power.
Reason is reserved for the strong. The weak can only be trampled on. If you want to protect the ones you love, you must stand at the very top.
Mother, I won't practice swordsmanship anymore. I will study, I will pass the exams, so that in this world, no one will ever dare to bully you again.
Bravo. What a brilliant treatise on governing the realm. Zhao Heng is exceptionally gifted, excelling in both policy essays and classics. He truly has the makings of a minister or general, the hope of the great Zhao Empire.
Zhao Heng, I have petitioned His Majesty
To allow you to study in the Eastern Palace.
From now on, as sovereign and subject, we shall pursue our great enterprise together.
Heng, I will live up to your Highness's expectations.
The Crown Prince has a clever plan. He wants to win over the Anon Marquisate.
Your Highness. Once Zhao Heng falls, the Annan Marquisate will be leaderless. As an elder of the Zhao family, I will lead the household to pledge allegiance to you. I will lend you a helping hand.
Zhao Zhong, the trap is set. Don't disappoint me.
Hengor, the tallest tree in the forest is the first to be felled by the wind. This imperial examination, the world will judge your knowledge and talent, but what your mother cares about is your life.
Rest assured, Mother. I've studied hard for 9 years, all for today.
Zhao Heng, heir of the Marquis of Annan. The exam questions have been stolen from the storeroom. His Majesty is furious. Search.
Hold on. My study is an important place. How dare you act recklessly here?
Hengor, if you made a mistake in a moment of confusion, just confess now. Don't drag us all down, the entire Zhao family. This is from the sealed storeroom, the stolen exam papers. The handwriting matches the heir's handwriting exactly.
Impossible. This isn't mine.
Madam, something terrible has happened. The young Marquis has been taken away by the officers. They say he stole the exam papers and the entire household will be executed.
Sie-san, I need to enter the palace and see His Majesty.
Father Emperor, I have submitted a secret report. Zhao Heng, heir of the Marquis of Annan, dared to steal from his own warehouse. Late at night before the exam, he entered the storeroom and stole the exam questions. Father Emperor, this is absolutely impossible. Zhao Heng's talent is exceptional. Why would he need to steal the exam? Someone must have framed him. Framed? Now we have both the man and the evidence. In Zhao Heng's study, the exam papers found match exactly those stolen from the storeroom, without a single difference. Moreover, under the guise of being a study companion, he secretly rallied students of the Imperial Academy. He stole the exam probably not for himself, but to help the Crown Prince cultivate his own faction, with ill intentions.
Zhao Zhongwen, as the elder of the Zhao family, what nonsense are you spouting, Your Majesty? I have failed in teaching. I have raised Zhao Heng, such a malicious person, a beast. He relies on the power of the Annan Marquis's estate, and acts tyrannically in the Imperial Academy, bringing shame to the Zhao family's ancestors. If this son is not removed, the Zhao family law cannot tolerate it. I beg Your Majesty to strip Zhao Heng of his heir status, revoke the title of the Marquis of Annan, to uphold the law.
Your Majesty, the imperial examination is the foundation of the state. Zhao Heng has so blatantly defied the law, he must have been instigated by someone. I beg Your Majesty to investigate strictly and severely punish Zhao Heng, revoke his title. I beg Your Majesty to severely punish Zhao Heng and revoke his title.
Fine. Fine. How dare you? Bastards. I am not dead yet. And someone dares to form cliques here. What an Annan Marquis mansion. What a Zhao Heng. Guards. Throw Zhao Heng into the dungeon.
Awu, let's go beg the second prince. Beg Zhao Zhongwen. Let them help. Put in a word for us.
Beg them? A snake is about to bite your grandson. And you'd still kneel and beg the snake not to close its mouth? Bring me my first-rank robe.
Yes.
Lady Annan, His Majesty is in a rage. He's seeing no one. Why put yourself through this?
Your servant, CA, begs an audience with His Majesty. I am willing to stake my title of first-rank Lady Annan, this broken life of mine, and the century-old reputation of loyalty and righteousness of our Duke's mansion as my guarantee. I beg Your Majesty to grant me 3 days. Within 3 days, I will surely uncover the one who stole the exam questions, the real culprit who framed the heir.
Madam, you are staking the Duke's mansion on this gamble.
If the truth isn't clear in 3 days, I am willing, with my unfilial son Zhao Heng, to be executed together, without a single complaint.
Fine. I'll give you 3 days. After 3 days, if there's no truth, the entire Annan Marquis mansion will be wiped out, not a soul left alive.
"3 days. Zhao Zhongwen, second prince. Your good fortune in this life has come to an end. Seal the mansion. From now on, not even a fly is allowed to leave.
Yes, my lady.
Henger's study has always been heavily guarded. No outsider could get in. Jingson, take the page boy by Henger's side, Moyan, and drag him out. Moyan, I, the lady, will ask you one last time. Those sheets of rice paper, who told you to stuff them into the heir's study's hidden compartment?
Spare me, my lady. This servant wouldn't dare.
Dare not? How much silver did Zhao Zhongwen give you? Or did he promise to free your family from servitude?
Lord Zhao Zhongwen captured my parents. He said if on the night before the exam, I placed that thing inside, he'd give me 100 taels of silver. I beg you, my lady, spare my life.
Little sister, I followed the clues you gave. The guard on duty that night confessed. The one who entered the storeroom wasn't an outsider. It was someone with the second prince's token. His personal attendant, Xiao Dizi.
The second prince. quite the long reach.
It's not over. Our people at a villa west of the city intercepted the second prince's secret ledgers. The stolen exam questions 3 days before the incident had already been openly prized by him and sold to dozens of officials' sons who clung to him.
What a triple kill. First, he steals the exam and sells posts, accepting massive bribes to win over court officials. Then he takes the chance to frame Hanger, cutting off the crown prince's right arm. Finally, he plans to swallow up the title of the Marquis of Annan and replace it with his own puppet.
Little sister. Once we present this evidence, the second prince will never be able to recover. But the risk.
Zhao Shizhai. In your past life, you sold me out for power. In this life, the second prince wants to kill my son for the throne. Since this court cannot tolerate my Hanger, then I will turn this court upside down. For my son, it's nothing. Brother, help me prepare the final testimony. I want His Majesty to see with his own eyes how his most proud son tramples the dignity of Dazhao's imperial examination underfoot for money.
All right, I'll get it done.
Madam, you haven't slept in 3 days.
Hanger is suffering in prison. How can I sleep? Let's go. To the palace. Today, I'll make Zhao Zhongwen and the second prince pay with blood for blood. Your subject bows to your majesty.
CA. 3 days have passed. If you cannot produce evidence, today will be the day you and your son meet your end.
Today, I, your subject, will not only clear my son's name, but also purge Dazhao of its rot. Your Majesty, please look. This is the second prince's manor where his eunuch sneaked into the storeroom, the signed confession of stealing the exam questions. Zhao Zhongwen, you conspired with the page Moyen to plant the exam questions in Hanger's study, trying to frame your own grandnephew with fabricated charges, so your collateral line could inherit the title. This personal seal on the letter, do you recognize it?
CA. How dare you forge evidence and frame a prince?
In this box are your highness's records from the past 3 years of how you used the stolen exam questions to secretly buy and sell official posts, accept bribes, and bribe court officials, every last penny accounted for.
You ungrateful son.
Father, have mercy. I
have no son like you. Deliver my imperial decree. The second prince is stripped of his princely title, imprisoned for life in the Eastern Palace confinement, without summons, he shall not leave. All officials who conspired with him shall be dismissed and investigated. They are to be tried by the Supreme Court. Zhao Zhongwen framed a high-ranking minister with intent to usurp the title. His crime is heinous. From this day, he is stripped of his imperial lineage, his property confiscated, and tomorrow at noon, he shall be executed by waist cut in the market. Other collateral branches of the Zhao family, all who participated, shall be exiled 3,000 li. They shall never return to the capital. Hanger, I have wronged you. You are virtuous and talented. You are truly worthy of the Zhao legacy. Lady of Annan, you are indeed brave and resourceful, and have raised your son well. I shall heavily reward the Marquis of Annan's household.
Your servant thanks your majesty for your wisdom.
Mother.
What's wrong, Hanger?
In these 3 days, I have fought a lot in the imperial prison. Before, I only knew how to study, but now I understand how many arrows, open and hidden, you have shielded me from all these years.
Mother is not tired. As long as you stand tall and upright, no storm in this world can break your mother's guard.
By the mandate of heaven, the emperor decrees, Zhao Heng, the orphaned son of the Marquis of Annan, of noble character and skilled in both civil and martial arts, I, recalling the merits of his ancestors, hereby permit him to inherit the title, Marquis of Annan, to be passed down through generations. Congratulations, young Marquis. Congratulations, Lady of Annan.
Brother Xie, our two families. We're right not to misjudge Awu.
All these years, Awu's suffering has not been in vain.
Mother, please accept your son's bow.
Hanger, today is your day of great joy. Rise quickly. All the officials are watching.
What if all officials are watching? What if the whole world is watching? In my 20 years, I have seen you in the snow, scheming for the Zhao family. I have seen you in the Golden Hall, risking your life for me. I have seen you in this deep courtyard, all alone, blocking all the open and hidden arrows. Without your shelter back then, there would be no Zhao Heng inheriting the title today. In this life, I will always put you first. Whoever dares to cause you even a hint of grievance, even if it costs me my title, I will make him pay with blood.
Good. Good child. You have finally grown up.
My lady, today is the 7th day of the 5th month. Paper money and incense are ready.
Let's go. To visit my husband.
My lady, the day has come. As in previous years, you will write it yourself.
This stroke. Except for me, no one else's writing counts.
My lady. I remember back when the Marquis celebrated his birthday, it seemed to be the 8th day of the 5th month. Some say it was the 9th, this 7th day of the 5th month.
8th, 9th, who cares? I only remember the 7th of the 5th month. This date is pleasing to me. Since I wrote the 7th at the King of Hell's court, he can only be born on the 7th. Zhao Shizhai. The rules of the underworld are the strictest. If the birth date is wrong, this incense, you won't be able to smell even a whiff. If the date is wrong, this paper money, you won't receive a single coin. Since in your lifetime, you lied to me all my life, then after death, you can keep this ridiculous birth date. In the underworld, continue to be a hungry and starving lonely ghost. Jingxin, you're right. My life has indeed been very good. Henger is filial. In this capital city, no one dares to speak to me, Xie Wu, with a loud voice. Only on this day, when I pick up the brush to write these 8 characters, can I remember that I originally still hate him. Hate is the most useless thing in this world. It can make me remember the pain of the past and hold on to the power in front of me. Let's go. This room is too cold. From now on, this task I will keep doing it until I die of old age.
Mother. Today, your eldest son Ye inherits the title. In these 30 years, if not for mother's leadership, the Zhao family would never have today's prosperity.
Your grandson Zhao Yi today inherits the title of Marquis of Annan. I will strictly follow grandmother's teachings and protect the honor of both the Zi and Zhao families.
Good. Good child. Henger taught you well. I can rest assured now.
I understand, grandmother. I will not slack off in the slightest.
Jingxin, bring me a brush and ink. These are your grandfather's birth date and time. Memorize them well. From now on, every year, for the memorial, writing memorials, burning paper money, must all be done according to this date. If you are off by even a minute or second, your grandfather down below will not receive a single bit of your filial piety.
The 7th day of the 5th month. I have noted it, grandmother. Father also followed this ritual in his time. I will never dare to forget.
Zhao Shizhai. Look. Not only will I ensure that in the underworld you starve for eternity, but also have your own son, your grandson, generation after generation, use this wrong date to honor you. This is the price you pay for favoring your concubine over your wife, and for betraying your vows.
Madam, in the entire city of Shengjing, there is no family more prosperous than our Zhao family. Your whole life has truly been worth it.
Indeed. But I hated Zhao Shizhai my entire life. Yet I made his Zhao family thrive. What irony.
Grandmother. Open your eyes again. Please open your eyes and look at Year. Year still wants to accompany you for your 90th birthday.
Great, grandmother. Please hug me. I won't eat candy anymore. I'll give it all to you.
Mother, in this life, did Henger make you live contentedly?
Henger, you are your mother's greatest pride. In my past life, I waited 30 years, and what I got was this grave. In this life, I fought for 50 years, and in return, I gained this hall of glory. Zhao Shizhai, you were, after all, just a trivial speck of dust in my life. And I, Xie Wu, have lived to become the eternal legend of Shengjing.
Madam.
Mother.
The Lady of Anan spent her life protecting the foundation of the state, rectifying the family tradition. Truly a woman of valor equal to any man. We posthumously confer upon Lady She the title, First-Class Loyal and Heroic Lady, to be enshrined in the ancestral temple's side hall, receiving eternal offerings.